So the WWE has a big problem with their tag team divisions right now. Whether it's on Raw or SmackDown or men's or women's, the tag team division right now is not in a good place. Which is kind of bizarre because it felt like at this time last year, at least the SmackDown tag team division was one of the bright spots on the road to WrestleMania. So the purpose of today's video is we're going to be talking all about the WWE tag team divisions. And I'm going to go over why I think it's in a bad place right now and what WWE can do to try to fix it. But real quickly, before we get too far ahead in the video, I want to say that if you are a WWE fan, consider subscribing to this YouTube channel. That is all we post is WWE related content. So if you're a WWE fan, again, consider subscribing. It's free. You can always change your mind later. So my first big problem with the tag team division as a whole right now is teams just simply not being used. On Monday Night Raw, you can pick your poison as to who is not being featured right now in the WWE. You've got American Made with Brutus and Julius Creed, and they haven't been shown outside of like backstage segments where they're not even being featured. They're just kind of hiding away in the background. Meanwhile, you have someone like Ivy Nile who is getting significantly more and more opportunities as a singles competitor, which is great. That's perfect for Ivy Nile. That's where I want Ivy Nile to be throughout the course of 2026. But I also want to see the Creed brothers back together in the ring. You have the LWO, who is pretty much non-existent at this point. You have Los Americanos, who is actually one of the better tag teams right now. You have the New Day, who are kind of in a weird spot right now because it feels like they haven't been shown on TV as of late outside of like commercial segments. You have Alpha Academy, who we just saw them have a okay match against the Usos on the most recent episode of Monday Night Raw, but when they don't get a match, they pretty much just get used as comedic segments. You obviously have the Vision, which right now, with the injury to Braun Breaker, we don't really know what the Vision is going to look like right now. You've got the War Raiders, who just got obliterated by Obafemi. And that's just the men's side of the Monday Night Raw tag team division. The women's side, you have Asuka and Kairi Sane, the Kabuki Warriors, who are kind of hanging on by a thread, and I'm assuming are going to be splitting soon, given what we saw happen at the Royal Rumble. You've also got Bayley and Lyra Valkyria, which, again, they're not really doing a whole lot right now. And then you have the tag team champions, who aren't even a real tag team, they're single stars. And we're seeing them as the single stars with Rhea Ripley punching her ticket to Elimination Chamber. So it's only a matter of time before they eventually split, and how we get to that point, I still don't know yet. But it's clear that your tag team champions are not going to be carrying for much longer, so who is going to fill that spot? The Judgment Day, I think, would be a likely candidate, but you kind of have the women in that division doing kind of their own thing. Obviously, Liv Morgan just winning the Royal Rumble, Raquel Rodriguez having that match against Stephanie Valquer, not out of the realm of possibility to see her getting a possible rematch for the Women's World Championship as well. And then you've got Roxanne Perez, who's just kind of there while Liv and Raquel are kind of doing their own thing in a way. And with JD McDonough hurt, that's kind of left Finn Balor without a partner, and obviously he's not going to be teaming with Dominic Mysterio anytime soon, so he's doing his own thing. If you take a look over on Friday Night SmackDown, you've got Fraxium, who, again, we have seen them have amazing matches. We know how capable they are in the ring. I just don't feel like they're shown enough. You've got Los Garza, who, again, just hasn't really been featured on SmackDown at all. You've got MFT, who is just, again, you've got MFT, which I have no idea what even to make of MFT at this point. You've got Motor City Machine Guns, who, again, I feel like haven't really been used a whole lot. You have the Street Profits, who aren't currently on TV for whatever reason, and nothing really needs to be said about how good that the Street Profits are. You've got the Wyatt Six, who is kind of in a weird spot right now after losing to MFT. And on the women's side of things, you basically have Lash Legend and Nia Jax as kind of the last real tag team. Obviously, we know that Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss are going to be splitting sometime soon. You have Julia and Kiana James, who have done a really good job together. However, Julia carrying a singles title, again, just doesn't feel like a legit tag team to me. However, my biggest issue with the tag team division right now are the champions themselves. I already talked about how Io Sky and Rhea Ripley are two single stars that are paired together right now. Again, we just saw Rhea Ripley punch her ticket to Elimination Chamber. Wouldn't surprise me if Io Sky ends up there as well. You've got the Usos, who again, we just saw on the most recent episode of Monday Night Raw, are going to be entering into the qualifying match for Elimination Chamber as well. And the Usos haven't even really been treated as a tag team because they've been coming out to Jey Uso's song this entire time, where the lyrics literally say, "It's just me, Us." And obviously, I know Jimmy has had some kind of personal things that have kept him off of TV as of late, but Jay has kind of been there by himself, and it all necessarily hasn't been the best. So what can they do to fix all of this? First off, I think the obvious one is using their tag teams. Using teams like the Creeds. Using Alpha Academy for stuff outside of comedy segments. Let the New Day go and run wild again. Give these teams something to work with. The same can be said for over on SmackDown. The Street Profits. There should be no reason as to why they are being held off of TV right now. We know that they're working house shows, so why are they not being shown on TV? The second thing is giving the tag team titles to legitimate tag teams, not just singles competitors and single stars that are paired together, but legitimate tag teams. So this is where I want to hear from you guys. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down below in the comment section. What can WWE do to fix their tag team divisions? Because again, taking a look at it now compared to where we were around this same time last year, where the SmackDown tag team division was one of the brightest spots going on WWE TV, looking at it now, it's almost gone. So as always, let me know your thoughts and opinions down below in the comment section. And while you're down there, swing by the description and click the Linktree link. That is the only link in the description for a reason. That is because it'll take you to all of the social media platforms for this channel. And I do strongly suggest going and checking out our X page. Besides YouTube, I am most active over on X. We do updates for Monday Night Raw, Friday Night SmackDown, and the PLEs. And if you enjoy these videos and you're looking for some extra content, go check out our Instagram and our TikTok pages. Over there, you can expect clips from these videos, and it's just another place for me to post when I do upload on here to YouTube. So if you are enjoying these videos and you are looking for some extra content, again, Linktree link in the description. It'll take you to wherever you want to go. So with all that said and done, that is going to do it for this video here. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy it, hit the like button. If you really enjoyed it, hit the subscribe button. Again, both are free. Both really help out the channel a lot. And of course, if you have made it to this point of the video, I want to say thank you very, very much for taking the time out of your busy day to watch these videos here, because it genuinely does mean the world to me. And as always, stay tuned for more WWE content coming in the future. We'll see you next time.